What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team, stand up! Oh, man, this is rough, man. This is unexpected. Tom Brady has officially retired from the NFL, man. It is Saturday, the 29th of January, 2022. I'm reacting about this. I was at the car wash, and I got the notification. Tom Brady is retiring from the NFL, bro. It's just so much words I can just describe Brady. You know, it honestly wouldn't even, I feel like be enough to just to describe how much of a GOAT this man is. If you guys have been true fans of me, you guys have known that Tom Brady is my top 2 favorite NFL player of current today and of all time. Randy Moss and Tom Brady are my favorites if you wanted to know the full thing, whatever, facts, whatever you want to say. But we're talking about Tom Brady. Man, I just first of all, before we even continue, I just want to absolutely just thank Tom Brady, man, just for the first of all, especially in the early 2000s, man, this man was just literally one of my superheroes, bro, GOATs. And I'm not afraid to say it, bro. There's nothing wrong with having a GOAT or 2 or 3, you know what I'm saying, while you're growing up, man. And Tom Brady is just definitely one of those people, bro. It just has it doesn't only have nothing to do with just him being just the best quarterback of all time in the NFL. It's just his mentality. He has a mentality, I feel similar to me in a way when in terms of just not giving up no matter what the circumstances is. The game can be 40-3 and a normal person will just be like, let's just get ready for next Sunday's NFL game. Tom Brady's like, nah, we gonna win this shit and then we gonna fucking party right after this. You know what I'm saying? That's his mentality, bro. And you just can't ever take that away from him. He's a boss. He's a legend. An amazing person. I just feel there's nothing also wrong with just looking up to people too, that if it's in a certain, within a right category. How many times have you seen Tom Brady in trouble, bro? This dude is just an absolute legend. I just want to thank him for just giving me great, amazing times throughout the years with the Patriots before he, left to the Buccaneers, man. Nothing but respect for Tom Brady. This dude is just an absolute just GOAT and a legend, bro. We actually have here, shout out to the man Flight Mike. We played a 1v1 last year we're actually 2020 in June. He actually has the 101, the 411, whatever you want to call it, of why Brady retired. I feel like he retired after that last game. It hurt. I could see it in his face he was done with the NFL. But my man Flight Mike is going to give us a breakdown on what Brady was thinking about, what made him retire. Just going over the memories, bro. This is just the NFL is honestly not going to be the same ever again, bro. I'm talking about this dude was literally one of the faces of the early 2000s sports era, for your man Flight, bro. Just simple as that. Tom Brady, Allen Iverson, Randy Moss, those are definitely instantly top 3 people that I was a face of the early 2000s, man. And, we're here to see Tom Brady, man, one last time, and it's talked about. I don't know if this is the interview of his retirement or whether you'll come back or not. But
I haven't put a lot of thought into it, so we'll just take it day by day and see where we're at. I was thinking about winning. That's kind of my mentality always, to go out there and try to win, give my team the best chance to win.
Bro, no cap, bro. And also no homo, because you have the weirdos out there that be quick to clip shit. Bro, Tom Brady don't even look like he's 40, 50, however old he is, bro. He look like damn near a rookie coming back into the NFL, man. You know what I'm saying? When you just take care of yourself and you're goated, bro, this is what happens. Man, I just wish the best for Brady, bro. He deserves everything, bro.
Truthfully, guys, I'm thinking about this game and I'm not thinking about anything past 5 minutes from now.
We got some breaking news that is so freaking...
Honestly, man, I just hope I can meet Tom Brady one day, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Breaking that I'm getting tweets from not only Adam Schefter, but Adrian Wojnarowski. All of the most credible sources that I've ever seen are reporting this news, to the dismay of Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans and, of course, to the dismay of Tom Brady fans. Now, before we get to the content, we're giving away a follower on Instagram, $500, and a subscriber that turns on our notifications on this channel, $500 as well. Now that we got all that out of the way, break!
Alright, yeah, I was about to skip right through it. It's better. That's crazy, man. There will never be another Tom Brady, man. Come on, find me a person that throws for 50 touchdowns in one season,
Mike
bro.
check 1-2-1-2.
Randy
What's
Moss,
going on,
07.
everybody?
Come
Last
on.
night we got a report from Jason La Canfora, and to be honest, I was a little skeptical when I heard this report. It was that Tom Brady was leaning towards retirement. Now, I'm going to be honest, I was skeptical because 8 days before, he made it seem like Mike McCarthy could potentially get fired by the Dallas Cowboys if they had a disappointing playoff performance and if there was a better coaching option available. Both of those ended up happening, and Jerry Jones even came out and said that Mike McCarthy's job for the time being is safe. So last night when I saw this report from Jason La Canfora that said Tom Brady's retirement decision is seen as imminent, those close to the quarterback remain convinced he'll call it quits, stating that several sources who are within Tom Brady's inner circle anticipate that he will most likely reveal his future plans in the coming days, which happened today, saying that Brady is a historian of the game. He understands what it takes for players and teams to reach this point in the season, and he does not want to upstage the game itself in any way. He'll probably make an announcement way before the Super Bowl because doing it leading up to the Super Bowl would not be his style, and waiting until after the Super Bowl with the scouting combine then just weeks away might begin to cut into the Buccaneers' ability to pivot as an organization, so he was going to make his retirement announcement soon. And originally, I felt like Tom Brady was way too much of a competitor to hang it up so soon. After what he built in Tampa Bay, I felt like there was a chance that he may come back, but that doesn't seem to be the case. According to Adam Schefter,
I wish he would have stayed with the
Adrian
Patriots and
Wojnarowski,
retired.
We just got some
But he did it for
breaking news
purpose,
that Tom
though, like to
Brady
retire,
is
though,
officially
at Tampa.
retiring
Smart.
from football after
from Florida, Tampa's a
22
retirement area.
extraordinary seasons. Multiple sources tell Jeff Darlington and Adam Schefter.
Like Tampa, Key
Now,
West,
this
some parts of
is
Orlando,
without a doubt
Miami,
going
some
to
parts of
send
Miami.
shockwaves
All those
throughout
are
the
retirement
NFL.
areas.
One, let's take a moment to truly appreciate what Tom Brady has done before we get on to the future of the Bucs franchise and what this means for the rest of the NFL.
You know?
I don't think we can expect to see what Tom Brady has done to be replicated ever again. I mean, this is a man that played high quality MVP caliber football until the age of 44. And there's no doubt in my mind that he still has plenty of football left in the tank and that he could continue to play football if he wanted to do so.
Here's what I think Brady gonna come out retirement. He gonna change his mind 2 more years with the Patriots. Make it happen, bro. Don't bandwagon the Patriots now, man. I predict it, bro. It's happening.
The reason why Tom Brady
I think Brady's seen what the Patriots went through, and he's like, nah, I'm not going to end off my career.
Stage of his life. He's more focused on his family, more focused on being a father, and he feels like the amount he's played already was a little excessive. Bear in mind that Tom Brady is leaving the game with a perfect bill of health. He hasn't taken way too many shots in the head. He's had the most decorated career in NFL history. He's won more Super Bowls than any franchise has ever won. He's the greatest come-from-behind story in the NFL, being drafted in the 6th round and then going on to be the greatest quarterback in NFL history. If there's a man that deserves retirement and to go in peace, it is Tom Brady.
I can't have him retire, man.
I'm going to miss him as a player. I don't think we're ever going to see a player play until
Brady's definitely one of my heroes, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro.
43 touchdowns and 12 interceptions for 5,300 yards the way Tom Brady was able to do so. So I know what Tampa Bay Buccaneers fans are wondering, Mike, what's next for us? Well, fortunately for the
when was you a
Bucks
Bucs fan, Mike?
A tremendous class act for being able to put the Buccaneers in a situation where they understand about a month and a half before free agency and multiple months in advance to the NFL draft that they are going to need to come up with a quarterback somehow, some way. Now, in the past, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers said that if Tom Brady was to retire, then they would go about choosing the successor to Tom Brady the same way they found Tom
Tampa Bay not even going to make the playoffs next year.
Quarterback in free agency. And that makes a lot of sense, man. We have the offense that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had. You have Mike Evans currently locked up. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are really trying to make sure that they're able to bring back Chris Godwin, even though he sustained an ACL injury recently. They have a loaded tight end room, and if Rob Gronkowski does end up coming back, that's a huge plus for them. They have a tremendous offensive line and a really freaking good defense. So to have a rookie quarterback potentially take over for for this team wouldn't be enough to incentivize the veterans in the locker room to stay. There's a lot of players on incentive.
Bro, Mike Evans about to have 10 catches next year for 220 yards, bro, the whole season.
There needs to be
Brady made his career.
significant benefits to playing on that team. And in the case of the Tampa
I
Bay
feel bad for
Buccaneers,
Gron, come back to the
play
Patriots, bro.
football
Come on.
with Tom Brady and be part of a winning culture and team up with the greatest quarterback of all time. So who's the most likely quarterback to take over for Tom Brady? Well, there's a couple that come to mind. Let's put the least likely in there, and this is just a dream scenario for everyone. I don't think this is going to happen, but the very least likely is Andrew Luck. If Andrew Luck wants to abruptly come out of retirement and play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers,
Andrew Luck retired? That man was like a Heisman in like college or something. What happened? That's like a 6-minute
good of
career.
an opportunity to come out of retirement to play for the Indianapolis
What happened to
Colts.
Andrew Luck?
You also need to know that Andrew Luck's offensive coordinator during his rookie year and his interim head coach was Bruce Arians. This was during the point where Bruce Arians proved himself to be a very good head coach and convinced the Arizona Cardinals to take a shot on him. And on top of that, the Bucs quarterback coach is Clyde Christensen, who also served as Andrew Luck's position coach from 2012 to 2015. Why not give it a shot? If he's bored in retirement and wants an opportunity to compete behind a pretty good offensive line, to have a great offense and defense, if Andrew Luck is feeling that itch, that's a pipe dream chance that he might come out. The next is Jimmy Garoppolo, and this is probably, if everything fails,
bro,
plan
Garoppolo
B
is
is going to be Jimmy
bro.
Garoppolo. It'd be kind of funny.
Bro, if I was a Niners quarterback right now,
Tom
Debo
Brady in
Smith would have a
Tampa Bay.
record-breaking year,
But in
bro.
this instance, you get a good game manager that won't be as productive as Tom Brady was. That could have.
Bro, Garoppolo reminds me of my middle school
but
quarterback
Jimmy Garoppolo is
sometimes.
currently on a hell of a tear.
Because, like, we had two of
If you
them.
game planned it
We had
properly,
one that was
then
really good. He
you
was
might
like the
have
next
something
Mike
there.
Vick
But
before
it's
Mike
certainly their
Vick.
absolute backup plan.
But
Now,
look,
obviously,
I
their
can
top
talk about it.
option
He gotta
in this
expel this
instance
shit.
is
Brought
none
weapon
other
to
than
school and
Aaron
shit.
Rodgers. I made this one
Gotta
jersey
fight
swap of the
somebody,
cast
whatever,
man
that
with
happened.
Aaron Rodgers in a number
And then we had the
12
other
jersey.
quarterback
I know
that
it
came,
looks
the
really
Garoppolo
freaking
type,
weird.
bro.
It really
He
depends
played
on
just
Aaron
like
Rodgers.
him.
Does he think Tampa Bay is a
Had star
significantly
receivers like
better
me and couldn't
opportunity
take
to
advantage,
compete
man.
for Super Bowls than
he doesn't
going
end up
to
seeing this
Denver,
vid, though,
where
because
his
he might
buddy
be a
and
little
former
bit
offensive
upset.
coordinator Nathaniel Hackett just went and got hired as the head coach of. Personally, it is very tempting. Bear in mind that Aaron Rodgers wants Devontae Adams and Marquez Valdez-Scantling to come with him wherever. That means some salary cap gymnastics for the general manager of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ultimately, I don't see Aaron Rodgers choosing Tampa Bay.
Hell
over Denver.
no.
There's too much
Bro,
familiarity.
the Packers,
in
literally, his
There's
life is
too
depending
much
on
of
Rodgers,
a
bro. He's
living
not
up
going
to
nowhere.
Tom
He's gonna
Brady's
retire with the
shadow
Packers.
type of situation if he went to Tampa Bay.
Honestly, Rodgers should
And
go to a team
honestly,
like the
as a football
Patriots,
fan,
though.
it just sounds really freaking weird to me. But you have to admit, Tampa Bay has better weather than Denver. They don't have as much competition in their division as Denver
Wait, Green
does,
Bay is in
whereas
Denver?
is probably
I thought
gonna
it
be
was
one
in
of the most
fucking Idaho.
competitive
Or
divisions
Iowa,
in the entire NFL if Aaron Rodgers was to go there. So those are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers options at this point. What's the most likely to me? I'm really unsure. I'd assume that they're going to try to make a trade for Derek Carr or Jimmy Garoppolo. But if they get Aaron Rodgers to come over in this instance, it's a home run for them.
They're not
Let me
getting
know in
Rodgers,
the comment
bro.
section down below what you guys think about all this, man, aside from that.
Hey, man, Brady is gone from the NFL, man. I just wish him the best, absolute best. You deserve everything. You deserve everything, just absolutely, bro. You entertain so many people for years. Brady, man, stay up. If you come back, just make sure you go to the Patriots. As usual, man. Comment down below at Shrek 2 next, man. Actually, comment down instead, what is your favorite memory of Brady? You know, and let me know. Definitely got to be the perfect NFL season. It was literally, I watched every single game like of 2007. That was before like I just would only watch highlights and everything. Like I watch every game. You know what I'm saying? That's why my knowledge of football is like so up there. I remember watching every single Patriots game. I think honestly my favorite one. Well, I'll say one of my top games from Brady. It definitely got to be that one Ravens game in 2007 when it was their perfect season was on the line, and then Brady came back down and everything, and then drove. Oh man, as you man, coming up with that next, man, on the road to 5.